Hello everyone, this is FallenDice, and welcome to our second episode of Season 2 Burpcraft Feed the Beast with FallenDice. So I'm back here in the Nether today because I'm actually on the hunt for quartz. Today we had a big group project, Burpcraft. We were basically setting spawn plots up so we can start actually building a traditional Burpcraft spawn. That's one of the things I really like about Burpcraft is we've always done some really impressive spawn towns. Instead of just a couple buildings and then everybody runs off and leaves. We usually start off by building. Each build a nice little house and spawn. It's set up really nice. Last time we kind of got a little carried away with items, which I'm glad we didn't do this time. But yes, we did that. So now I am actually in the hunt for quartz because the design I've settled on is a beach house, a real modern kind of look. I basically took a couple different styles and I kind of put them together, did my own little thing. So the only real white block besides snow, and I'm a little nervous about using snow for my house, just I don't want it melting or destroying things. So yeah, we're gonna go with quartz, and a lot of quartz. So that's what I'm in here for. The picks you just saw, this is kind of a generic work pick. It's got a couple doses of auto repair on it, along with some durability and a single thing of haste. That way I can kind of work for a while, and then as long as I leave it in there, it'll repair itself over time, and with the repair 2, it'll do it a bit faster than it normally would. The other pick actually is my baby. She's got Fortune 3, 450 lapis put into this. And, late game, that's not a big thing, but at the beginning when you're mining everything by hand, that took a while. And it's got, the durability, haste, some auto repair, so she's a nice pick. But yeah, so that's what we're doing here. I did, however, record a bit of what we did earlier today. So while I continue to mine my quartz here, I'm going to go ahead and play some of that, let you see some of the fun, once again, call them shenanigans that we got up to while we were doing that. And then when I'm all done here and I've finished collecting all the quartz that I can at the moment, we'll come back and we'll get to work on our spawn house. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys in a few.
Digging. And then he has blown up an entire ginormous room filled with lava and fire. And he just chills there trying to shoot me.
You sound like some religious evangelist.
That or Andrezel.
Whatever. I don't care.
Isn't
This
that the
is
same
just...
thing?
If Andrezel were a Baptist minister, that's what he would sound like. Fire and brimstone.
I killed it! I shot it. Eat dick. Eat dick ass.
Nice.
I mean, we probably
Pretty
should have
much.
more room for more farms and types of stuff in here. Eventually, we can start spreading out because we were compressed in for spawn buildings over there.
Oh, my idea was to put all the industrial shit towards south.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I like that.
And we could... Have we decided on a park?
On a park.
Where we have a lighthouse, we have a mausoleum. No, that's Ren's.
Yeah, where the park was going
So-
to go was Ren wants
pig
his
plot.
plot, so no, we don't have a
So
park yet.
We could put a park here with large trees and shit to break
Oh,
the
yeah.
view from the residential area to the industrial
To
area, so you
the
don't see all
industrial.
sorts of machines and shit.
Alright, put a sign up, comp. No,
Elegant.
Kind of,
no building here.
kind of a no pollution
Yeah.
filter thing.
A buffer zone.
What is it called? Like
Long.
one of those natural reserves parks.
The natural
I don't know.
reserve park.
That's exactly what it's called. How do you call it? A long thing? A long thing?
Yeah.
Just digging with my hand. And RenEvo is chased by a creeper.
I think it's trying to help.
In his little special way.
So you don't want it like this, matching with the other side again, Acatera?
Hmm?
You don't want this? Like where
But
it
where
matches?
will be the plot?
Oh.
On the other side. On this side. Or,
Well, if
or
it's going to
how-
match up with yours, where does yours match up? Because yours, even up here, it still has this grass area. So it'd have to be like 2. And
Okay, what height will the plot be at?
it's going to be on the bottom level, so maybe we put a retaining wall going along the side of the stairways, just to kind of make the stairway, and that'll be their back corner.
You mean that we'll do like one of these walls that blocks in the staircase?
Yeah, like this.
Then the structure, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, the whatever it's called, the house would be like here.
Yeah, this side corner. Well, and technically the house doesn't actually have to go all the way to the edge. That's just where
Oh, yeah,
their
that's true.
building area is.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is just, it's all public property here anyway.
Shouldn't we make the like that wall kind of follow the stair, or should it be like a normal wall?
I'm not sure. I'm still kind of trying to visualize it first. So I'm gonna put in the dirt on the side and see, just to make sure this is kind of what I'm looking for. What's up?
It's just so silly seeing everyone like digging, placing blocks, then from nowhere RenEvo just runs on top of it, places a torch and jumps off.
Now it doesn't have to be a straight wall too. I mean, it could actually slope up kind of like with the stairs, just maybe 1 block above the dirt.
Yeah, I think that would be like better, because otherwise this wall is kind of like a one block thick wall just blocking nothing but view. Although this marble is pretty nice. Very smooth.
You're about to fall there, RenEvo. Yeah, I'll let you go down 1 block at a time. Oh, he just jumped off.
He has them super boots.
Yep. So what do you think of that, Acatera?
What?
Like over here. Like we just kind of like slope the retaining wall down a little bit, but that way the stairs still keeps the same look as everywhere else. It's still got the 2 blocks on either side of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
Okay, cool.
What I had in mind was to make the whole road slope further north, but yeah, that would look kind of weird. Because then you would have issues with different levels and
Oh yeah.
yada yadas.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. That is good.
Das
Oh.
good. Das good.
Das
Oh my
boots.
god! I want that marble block.
Did he steal your marble?
I
He stole my marbles!
yeah, pretty much.
Where's the boxes? Oh, there's a box over here I can place dirt in. Dirty box. Dirty box.
So then we just do the same thing on this side here as well.
How do you know there's a zombie spawner there? Are you cheating, RenEvo?
Damn it! Why do I forget he's in here? I'll just dig him down. Damn.
There you go. He was like, I'm contributing.
He helps. Like, I help, I do stuff,
So it's now lit up shit. Awesome.
Hela different. You're just gonna pass him by, he digs away helping the community and you're just gonna be like, so, you're digging over here. I do it too, but much faster. Where is this roads going? I can't believe they lied to me. It's like so very cruel.
Don't mess with the Kompaz.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call me out, man. Please.
Please. There
Please.
is no Z.
Please. Please.
No, just
Not
play.
please.
Just play.
Please.
Play.
Just play.
Splay.
Play.
Hi fucker!
The fuck? Oh.
It's on fire.
Oh.
Hey look, you have a friend.
I have no of those.
Hmm.
No, definitely not here.
That's for certain.
So much. Oh, no, please play. Fallen. Please, I love you. I'm sorry, Alec. We're gonna keep you down there.
Oop, someone went boom.
That's RenEvo's caving.
Oh. I have no idea how I got off by a block. Never mind.
You fucked up, sir.
A little bit.
A little bit. I was,
Don't call him out.
I was letting my inner Kompaz out.
Mm-hmm. Please, Acatera, don't call me out. I'm doing it wrong. I'm FallenDice.
Shut up. Please.
I like how I added I'm FallenDice, otherwise it would be Kompaz.
Please, man. Please. Don't call me out. FallenDice.
FallenDice.
Bad man.
Just don't question my block placing. It's a little bit here and there.
Yeah, we can get a lot of space on this side, so it won't be hard if we need to just put plots on the other side now.
What?
I'm saying over here on the left side.
On your left side?
Yeah,
No, the other left side.
on the industrial side of town.
The south side.
South side.
Mother.
East side is the
South
best.
side.
South side.
Do you guys have chains and shit?
No, we are the
blades.
chains. Because blades.
Wow.
It's a pair of boobs.
Facebook status update. Why do I eat ramen noodles all week and walk around instead of taking the bus to save money, then buy $60 high heels?
That's dumb. No,
Yes.
that looks pretty cool. I like that.
You like $60 high heels?
No.
Is there something you want to tell us, Fallen?
So this hill over here, like I try to take some dirt and I fall through.
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah.
A lot of holes there. But this is at your own risk. You claim a property, you get everything that is or is not.
Well,
underneath the
No,
ground.
I mean the hill off to the side. Should I not be taking the dirt from here because it looks terrible?
Oh no. Yeah, we're not taking dirt from here. There's lots of dirt in the storage chest stuff.
Okay.
I don't think so, Shum. I made mine with stone.
Whee! What is this sand called that makes you run really fast?
Concrete.
So all the doors are these inside.
I have to make a sign. Unless we already have signs made.
They're already made. Oh, for your plot? Yeah.
Where do I find one of these signs?
You have to make it. Sticks and planks.
Oh, I thought you said that they were already made.
No, I thought they were good, but Ren's got some over here that he's using for shops. If you want to claim a shop. Or a space for a shop.
So the what I'm gonna call them are the doors, the signs. I forgot.
The doors, what he said, the path that has the 3 wide is the where the doors will be.
Oh,
Or, so out here or in there. House Opoo. Come on, Ren. You had the tower, Opoo.
oh, I named mine. The most awesome name ever.
What is it?
You should check it out. It's in
Alright.
the one in the center. Well, not in the center. It's one of the ones in the center. It's obvious.
Nice.
Well, all of you have those fancy names with Fallon's Emporium and House of Pooh. I had to go classy on it.
You gotta go classy. Sometimes you just gotta go classy.
Have you guys already set up like drilling and all that stuff?
A lot of the automated stuff is not done yet because we're playing with Gregtech, which makes things super hard and expensive to build.
Super hard on what?
Expensive to build,
Why would you do that?
so that we can enjoy the game longer.
Okay.
It's kind of like putting 3 condoms on.
That's not enjoyable.
But at
I don't
least
know
it's
what
not
planet you come from.
But it's not enjoyable longer. Huh? See? I know that's not supposed to make sense. They're from the mountains behind it?
Hmm? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went round same way
Parkour.
or parkour. This looks very Roman.
Like kind of like the aqueducts and things?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice. That is very nice.
All right. We're safely back from the nether, and it's safe to say that was probably one of the more nerve-wracking things I've ever gone through. The nether is no longer a safe place to be. I started recording, forgot I was in Mumble. So anyway, I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of quartz blocks and 6 stacks. I've got 2 of them in the compressor getting turned into glowstone. So it was a pretty good haul. But again, I still have a few more things I need to gather up and get ready. You will. You'll just have to watch my episode. So I got a couple more things I need to get together. First off, I need to get some leaves. So that's kind of what I'm going to be putting around there. I need a lot of pumpkins because I'm going to be using some pumpkin lighting. And then I've got to do some work over here. I need to get me some facades, which I've got to go with some wool and a few other things. So let me do a little more resource gathering, get everything together, and then we'll head up there and start working working on our plot and kind of going over what exactly we have for spawn now. So I will see you shortly. Alright, we are ready to get to work over here. Although I am going to need to make me an iron shovel. And I'm so happy I could actually make iron shovels again. They finally did the update. I forget which mod it was. It might have been Tinker's Construct or one of them. But when you went to make a iron shovel, instead you got a knapsack. Which, you know, it's all cool. You got something to put in your backpack, but it also sucked when you were actually trying to just make a mid-level shovel. So there we go. Alright, so what we're going to do here, I'll show you what we got. This is the materials for now, and what the reasonings for them are. Actually, I'm going to need a lot more of those, but we'll get to that in a sec. Alright, so what these are supposed to mark the edge of where we're able to build. We're able to build 32 blocks. So, that's right, I got this issue going too, so we're gonna have to do a little I need some dirt. First off, I'm just gonna mark this off. So I'm gonna be digging a complete circle around my 32 by 32. I'm gonna be putting in my fence-ish. It's gonna actually be a hedge with the tree leaves. But anyway, I'm gonna dig this around. I gotta get underneath here, and as you can see, some of these areas were kind of hollow. Even more so as we get around here. Ooh, I got lots of baddies underneath here. I'm going to have to find out where I have some dark spots and make sure I get those taken care of. So anyway, let me take care of that real fast, and I will be right back. Alright, so we have our trench dug. I put in a couple glowstones over here just because it was needed to reach all the way over to the corner here. They have like one block further reach, but as you can see, I have my X's turned on, so as soon as I remove that, you can see instantly they pop up. So right now, very minimal torch is needed to cover this area. Now to set up the boundary, we're gonna go back and do this old one. And these are just the cobblestone structure pipes, and the pipes are made, the cobblestone pipes are just glass and cobble, easy to do. And then if you combine one of those with gravel, you'll get the cobblestone structure pipe. And the reason we do those is because of facades. We can attach a facade, and that allows us to better blend. I don't need this. I could leave it over here and just put the bushes on top. But then you can see the dirt behind it, or if, say, you put pumpkins, you can see the ugly bright orange behind it. Whatever you do, it's like you can see the item that's given off the light. So by doing this, I can actually conceal it a little better. And the choices I had as far as what to use in this position, I could have gone with dirt, and I tried them both, and it works okay, but it's still a different, darker color. So I decided to instead go with a green wool. Now it doesn't perfectly match with the dirt, but when you stick the leaves on top, it actually hides pretty well. So it ends up looking pretty good. Almost looks like you're just sticking it over the grass, but you still get the transparency, so the light shines through, and that allows us, again, with minimal torches, to light up our entire plot, and that's the goal. So let me finish this here real quick, and then actually I'll just show you with a couple bushes on top, and then I'll go and do most of this on my own. So you can see, I mean, yes, it is a little bit of a different color, but it's not as noticeable as the other ones. It definitely looks like it is meant to blend. So anyway, let me finish this up here, and then I'll come back when we're ready to continue to move on here. Okay, we are moving along. I've added in a nice little swimming pool here. Again, I really am liking this chisel feature. So these are all marble blocks, but just different forms of it. So kind of you get the different textures for the bottom, the side, and the top. But it gives it a real nice fancy look to it. And a little too high, so we can get in there, do some laps. And the next thing is we got some wood planks and some oak wood plank facades. That is going to help us make it so we have no torches on the ground. This plot will be completely torch free. I may have some inside the houses, but I really hate torches on the ground. I like the fact that they keep the mobs from spawning, but I hate how they look sticking up on the ground like that. So we're going to work our way to not have that happen. But now it's time. Man, all that work, so much quartz. Yes, we're going to start laying out the foundation of our house here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark off the base of our house. Obviously that's not going to be the finish because there's a lot of detail involved in the roof and a lot of other stuff, but we'll get the basis of this so I can start working on the patio, get these torches all out of the way, and then we'll start continuing out of the house. So I will be right back. Alright, so here's the the beginnings of it, and it's more than what it looks like, just having to do with balconies, levels, roofs, overhangs, and things like that. But this is just to kind of give me the idea of where we are, so I can now start to set up my patio. Probably, honestly, I guess I probably should take the patio all the way up to the pool. I don't know why I'd have grass between the pool and the patio. So we'll knock this out of the way. But what I plan on doing is the same thing of what I did over here, is we're going to do over here, I mean under there, and we're going to put the lighting with the facade so that we can actually eliminate all of our torches. That is the plan. Time for a status update here. And we've got our first floor in, and I've discovered some things. First off, I've gone with a whitewashed wood for the floor and the deck level. That just saves me a ton, and I mean a ton of quartz blocks, because that's where I was going to be having to use the most, is if I had to do the floor. And honestly, I think it actually looks kind of good. I like the way this looks on it. And again, like I said, this is going to start to flesh out a little bit more here shortly. But how that was made is if you take spider silk and 2 sticks, it'll give you this paintbrush, and then you just put the paintbrush in here along with, say, some bone meal, and then, well, they don't like doing it with regular bone meal, but if you were to take like wooden planks and have it all the way around, it's going to give you 7 whitewashed or colored wood planks white. So that's cool, and you can actually do the other colors as well. So I'm going to keep that in my back pocket for other future projects. This is all going to be glass. That's one of the cool parts about this this build, is the fact that it's a typical beach house. It's glass everywhere. You know, it's meant to let light in, see the view part. It's going to be a small second story, which is going to be my bedroom, and then a lot of balcony and overlooks and stuff like that. So I like the way it looks, and you know, it's just a nice quick little, hey, here's my spawn house. You know, it'll be a nice looking spawn house. We'll put a little functionality in, some couple rooms in here and whatnot, and then we'll be able to concentrate on our future plans, which would be our base as well. So alright, I'm going to get back to work again, and I'll be back when we've gotten a little bit further along. So we are, again, making some good progress. The second floor building part is done. And we got our walking area patios and stuff. And we've got our roof area for this done, as well as over here. Trying to remember, I may still need to do an outcropping here, or did this go straight up? There were certain parts of the building that were meant to go straight up. And we got this over here. Again, this once I start adding in the fencing and the glass, this will completely take on a whole different look. Right now, it just at this point, it's still a little, still missing a few things. And actually, I want to match these all up like this. And I probably want to do that up there as well. But it is definitely coming along, and she's going to be quite the view from up there as well. That's the best part of this whole thing, is when we do come up here, and I will be putting some type of stairs or something in here. This is all going to be like a patio, so this is the view out here, able to see spawn. Right now I've got my view just as turned down, but there's, a lot to see out there. Got RenEvo's plot will be over there. So again, I'm going to do a little bit more work. Actually, no, that's what I wanted to come in here for. The fencing. This is going to be good. All right, so normal Minecraft iron bars. Let's do a stack for now. Don't remember. No, I'm going to need at least another stack. Okay, so cool iron bars, nice typical vanilla. But add in the old chisel. And we've got this. And this is just beautiful. And the cool thing about the chisel is you can actually put it back in and turn it right back into a straight old iron bar. I mean, you can switch it around to whatever you want to do. And then, when you're all done, just bring it back. So, cannot wait. These bars are fantastic. Look at that. That is probably the coolest fencing I've ever seen in Minecraft. Actually, I think I needed to put another... Where it turns the corners, I end up trying to make it like a whole block to kind of give it a look like something's actually holding it up. There we go. So now we got the fence. So is this, and again, we have glass over here. But then we do the same thing out here. I guess maybe I didn't need quite as much as I thought I did. But that's alright. And it just basically follows along the entire outside of this area of our porched-in spot. There we go. So now we've got two very large outside patios, which these fences look really good. And then now all I got to do is I need to start doing the glass and whatnot. And the cool part about the top floor, it's like floor to ceiling glass. I mean, you basically have a great view of everything. And we got some different types of glass paints we can make as well. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this up. So when I come back, this should be pretty much the outside will be done. We'll take a look at it. And then I got to kind of work out some lighting issues, the floor, some rooms, but then we'll pretty much almost be done, except for maybe a little decorating out here. I still need to set up the patio. I want to put at least one palm tree over here. We can get that from the desert. But yeah, we'll try and get as much of the exterior of this done, and then we'll come take a peek at it. And we're back for some more update time. So Raffle started to work a little bit over there on his. So here's what we got so far. The different colored blocks here, that's actually glowstone. And that's using the chisel once again. So, it matches really well with the quartz itself. And of course now we got the glass in. So you've really got that nice modern boathouse look going. Decks out here. Got our nice little swimming pool again. And inside, I went and put the darker colored floor. That way I can use the white wood for walls, because I'm not going to do all the walls in quartz. And then I changed the ceiling, and by ceiling also the floor up here, to a light gray, which I think looks really nice. So up here, it kind of definitely a bright look to it. I probably need to change the ones underneath there, or maybe leave it. I haven't decided yet. That's my bed now. Again, we got the really cool view going. Just Thought I just saw RMD. He's up working on his now. I think he's going to be doing kind of like a islandy thing, so that'll be kind of cool. So yeah, so that's where we are right now. What I'm trying to do now is trying to make rooms. So I wanted some type of hallway or so when we first came in, but putting the wall up here required me to turn that into a solid block, and I didn't like how that looked. So I went back to this, and now guess what we'll just have to do is when you walk in, this will take you into the two rooms. Let me see how this looks out here, because I definitely expanded this wall. It doesn't look too bad. Come back over here and peek again. Yeah, no, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, good. So then we can still take our wall all the way through here, so we still have a hallway here. That way we can divide the house up. That's one of the things that are more difficult. A lot of people are good at building things that look really good from the outside. But once you get inside, you know, then you struggle, because then it's the difficulty of furnishing. Because furnishing can be difficult. And in addition to furnishing, just walls and rooms. Not sure how much I like this right now. Because once again, it's very bland, very empty. You gotta kind of change up textures a little bit. That's a little better, kind of giving you access again into the other parts of the room. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit, see what I can come up with, and then I will be back in a few. Alright, I think it actually turned out really well. From the outside, I like the looks on it, and you can actually see now we have it furnished, so there's, you know, it's not just an empty shell anymore. Look at it from a couple different directions here. I think I used more paintings than I've probably ever used in a build before. But it just, there was so much wall space, and you know, really we don't have a lot of the good stuff. So, you know, yet. So you know, once we start getting stuff, I could always come back and do more later. But anyway, so here we go. We'll start with a little walkthrough. This is like the outdoor patio. So we got a nice little patio furniture, table, some chairs, and get the good old umbrella overlooking our swimming pool. A couple of chaise lounges, however you want to call that. A little good old bench. And here's a barbecue. This is one of the iron block with the chisel feature, and I actually made facades out of it, so I didn't have to use 2 iron blocks. It's just one with 3 sides of it, and I still could use 3 more if I wanted to. Over here we got a little breakfast nook. Enjoying the view out there. Again, another version of the glowstone. Got a nice little big screen TV, some speakers there. Normally I like to put like the a jukebox or something. I can always come back later, but watching a good kung fu movie. This area right here is just a little mini storage right now, and it actually is leading down to where I'll probably put a little bit better storage area at some point here. I don't know how much I'm actually going to do after this inside here, just because again this is just the, you know, the temporary, the spawn village, you know, something cool to look at. This is basically just an empty hallway. And then we'll go ahead and head upstairs now. And this is the bedroom. Say where the magic happens, but this is Minecraft, and yeah, there's no magic. Couple chests, little double bed, again some more of the lighting, and this is also the glowstone lighting here as well. Got a nice big table, really nice view. Little tree plants. I didn't really do anything out here. It's just a really nice view to come out and take a look, especially as more stuff gets built. You know, be able to come and get the really nice view. And like I said, eventually, yeah, I can turn up the view distance, but there will probably be some other things over there having to do with spawn and stuff. But all in all, it looks pretty good from there. And then the last area is out here, and it's just like another small little table with a couple chairs. So yeah, that is our build. That is our spawn house. She is all done. That means that we can now start to look for a place to set up a more permanent base. And we'll probably do that for our next episode. Well, part of that. Also, we plan on next weekend working on the Nether Hub. And that is going to be... Actually, before we do that, we'll just kind of poke around. This is just a little more close-up view of the areas. We went with like a 3-terrace idea for the spawn village. So I'm on the 2nd terrace. And then up here, there's like 3 plots up here. So Shoe Dog is putting something in over here. Looks like he's going to use the trees again. He likes... That's one of his cool things he does, is he'll use like the really large trees as part of the decoration. Very symmetrical and stuff. Of course, that's RMD over there, and this is Kompaz. Again, nothing really to see here. And a lot of these little spaces we're just going to turn into like parks or things. You know, they're not actual plots, so to say. Although this one at some point might be turned in. It just would really overhang the water. This is Data Dink. It's one of RenEvo's co-workers. He built that out there. And over here, and eventually we're going to build a lighthouse. And apparently Acatera smells. You know, vowels are hard. And we'll head back down over here a little bit more. Not all the space they're taking. We actually got more spaces than people probably that are really playing or that are going to build them right now. But that's good. So if people get added later on, there's plots already set up for them to build. That's Acatera's there, where he'll be putting his in. RenEvo's over right next to me, by the way, and Tag's over by me as well. He picked a partial one. Ooh, I need to finish this. I keep forgetting that's not all put in there. That's an actual Minecraft village that spawned. And we got a few more plots down here. Data Dink. This is going to be his actual official plot right here. Over here is, we're calling it the Nether Park, so it's going to be kind of like a park-ish, and of course the Nether portal will be here, and that's where the Nether Hub is going to be based off of. And then this is I had bread. Oh, there's more bread over here. This is basically the what we've been using to kind of process our stuff, because again, this is Gregtech, so everything's hard, so we're not very far in the tech trees yet, but you know, we got the basics: furnace, pulverizer, smelter, crucible, transposer. You know, your thermal expansion stuff. So it's kind of like your tier 2 compressors, bending machines. So yeah, some little stuff, and then coke oven, and the blast furnace. So we got a few things. Over here is where we're kind of claiming the colors we want to use for the different ender chests. A couple villages. So yeah, that's basically spawn for now. This has kind of been a temporary little mini storage area. And then of course that goes to the blaze farm. So yeah, that is where we've gotten so far. So like I said, next episode we'll be working on the blaze farm, or not the blaze farm, the nether portal, and I'll probably have picked out an area where I want to start working on my actual base, and then maybe we'll get a little of that done as well. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Alright, and that completes today's episode. I definitely like how our house turned out. I think we've made a good step towards our spawn area. So now I think we're free to kind of branch off. Let's go look for a more permanent base, you know, in our future episodes, and kind of get ourselves situated and settled there. In the top right, you'll see, again, this is last week's, our first episode on the Season 2 there. If you go ahead and click that, that will take you to our playlist for our Season 2 of Burpcraft Feed the Beast with FallenDice. In the bottom right screen there, that will take you to Season 1 of Burpcraft Feed the Beast with FallenDice, which again, we will be continuing on in a single player version. when I have time to kind of continue on with that. But if you want to see what we did last time or just catch up as far as that, go ahead and click on that. But that will do for today. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.